Former President Bush admitted to the hospital near his summer home in Maine. It's his first health concern since he left Houston earlier this month. Stephanie Whitfield is live with what we know about the president's condition. Stephanie.
Ron, the news came from President Bush's spokesperson, Jim McGrath, and the encouraging thing is he said the former president is alert and awake. McGrath said that he was admitted to the hospital earlier today after experiencing low blood pressure and fatigue. He says he'll likely remain there for a few days for observation, and he's not in any discomfort. Now, 41 left Houston last Sunday to spend the summer at his family's home in Maine. His office shared some pictures of his happy arrival there, and just yesterday, President Bush had breakfast at an American Legion post in Kennebunkport, and you can see him smiling as he spent time with veterans. Now, you may remember the former president spent some time in Methodist Hospital here in Houston just earlier this month because of an infection. And at the time, his spokesperson said he was really looking forward to spending time in Maine. So hopefully he'll be released from the hospital in just a few days so he can get back to his summer plans. Ron,
all right, thank you so much, Stephanie. You can stay up to date on the president's health on our website, and you can leave a get well message too. Just click on this story on our homepage.